To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A windup and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he'd lost sight of it. But then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. From the stretch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Dubon is on his way home. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
In now, Alex Dickerson. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Solano blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Freddie Peralta comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the outfield.
No doubt about it, D-Row. Two-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A 3-run homer for Evan Longoria as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, and it's grounded just foul down the line.
Crawford.
8 runs already in this inning. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Garcia has it, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Brent Suter enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Kane is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 10 and the Brewers nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Now to the plate, Jed Jerko. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounded to third. Longoria's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brewers strand 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. Swinging a hard liner to center field. King is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in, Alex Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. As he hits one on a line to left field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Brandon Belt.
In now, Brandon Belt. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ray Black comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 50, Ray Black. Now catching and batting 9, number 26.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria, fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Jerko has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Brandon Crawford. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Giants lead it 15-0. Digging in now, Luis Urias. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 26.
Into the box now, number 26. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pitch on the way. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
The center fielder, number 6.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. To Crawford for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show right after this. Austin Slater will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Slater.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The right fielder, number 5.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Alex Claudio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Hit in the air out to center field. Cain is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left field.
Next to bat for the Giants, Alex Dickerson. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A 1 pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So now to the plate, Buster Posey, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line 1 back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
At the plate, Brandon Belt, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed. Pitch for strike 1. Number 33 will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Oh, what a play! It's there, and he's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Number 33 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 33.
Reyes Maranta, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
So he got him swinging. Ryan Braun goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Keston Hiura stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Now, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. Again, he sends it out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-1 the final today. The Giants mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Johnny Cueto pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.